Are you impressed with what he's done in terms of growth and progress this year, from what you saw out of him last year?
Yeah, I am. I mean, he kind of got thrown into a role, a real important role, full time, and he's really grown through the season. I mean, he has a dedication. You see on the field, when we're out there with him, and we're all supportive of him. We know he'll be doing his best and fighting his hardest.
Also, 3 years ago, you switched sides of the ball. Looking back, you're satisfied with the way your career has gone, and Mo was talking about how the seniors this year sort of want to take a different tack on the way they approach the season. Talk about that a little bit.
I'm kind of a big person on, really not satisfied, I don't like being content, I guess you would say. I feel like I did all right, but throughout my career, I mean, I had ups and downs, but this year's been a pretty solid year so far. So on that aspect, I'm happy of how I'm working out, but I still got a couple more games to play. The seniors this year, our aspect that I've seen is just, team work hard. I mean, it feels a lot more upbeat and a better overall attitude, team atmosphere than it has in the past.
What has Coach Wolford done to shake things up there on the offensive line? How do you see the old line under Coach Wolford doing going forward here the next several years?
I went to a thing this weekend with our chaplain Adrian, and a lot of people talked to me about it, and I said what I foresee is a lot of people going to be jumping on the Gamecock bandwagon pretty soon. I mean, the offensive line's in great hands of Coach Wolf. Once he came around, he helped me out, playing more aggressive and playing faster. And I've seen that this whole year with people playing more physical and just trying their best.
Lem, can you talk a little bit about the Clemson defensive line? I guess their secondary gets a lot of credit for all the interceptions, but it seems like it all happens with their defensive line.
Right. The game starts up front. I mean, the two big nasties always, just fighting there in the middle. The tape that we've seen on them so far, just like Coach Wu said, they have two big defensive tackles, 300+ pounds. You got Ricky Sapp, Daquan, he's a good player. And they also have a lot of people adept. You can rotate them with speed. They got a lot of athleticism. So, they get the picks, but if you watch, they create pressure, which helps them out for us.
Would you say this rivalry's been downplayed at all since you've been here?
No. Never been downplayed. Off season, you hear Clemson. In season, you hear Clemson. I mean, this is a big rivalry. I've known that, learned that since I got here.
What is the reason Clemson has been able to win as continuously they have done down through the years? What do you think that attributed to?
I guess it'll just contribute to how they play, a lot of times in games, especially at this level, it's not really a gimme who's going to win. It's whoever performs the best that day. In the past, they've just performed better than we have those days.
Lem, based on what happened last year in the game up at Clemson, do you feel a little bit more hunger among the team this year to go out and, just go out there and go at them this year, where a lot of people maybe think that y'all didn't give it your best effort last year?
Last year, I was like a lot of people. I was watching from home, I had my injury, but I think it's a lot of things going into this next game. I mean, as I said before, it's a big rivalry. Also, we've had a couple losses in a row. We're hungry for that win, and you have all that combined, and I think that's what's setting the stage for the game for our team.
Brad? Well, talk about being part of the whole senior class and what it means for you guys, and played one last game at Williams-Brice. And talk about Mo Brown, the leadership role that he's had.
For me, my senior class, was 05. We were the first class, not Norwood and Mo and Garrett. We were the first ones, me, Gerard, and Nathan Pepper were the only ones that really left in our original class. So, I mean, to me, it's a big wake up when you see how many people came in with only 3 of us being here. Mo, you know, he's been a great leader, you know, since he got here. Me and we were roommates when he first got here, and he's always had that attitude, you know, a hard worker, tries his best and try to help other people as well. So, I mean, Mo's been a great aspect of this team.
Everybody talks about Clemson's big play capability. What else concerns you about the Clemson team on either side of the ball?
You know, as an offensive lineman, the thing concerns me is the D-line, you know. I don't worry too much about the DBs. You know, I got to make sure I keep the pressure off of my quarterback through their D-line. That's my big focus. Then, you know, next, of course, looking at the linebackers. You know, the linebackers are athletic. They really don't play with, you know, like 9 people in the box, something like that. You know, they put their athletes in there, and they expect them to do well. So that's my focus.